City. You know, they've lost 3 games in a bounce.
It's unheard of. I think this is the first time it has ever happened since Pep took charge of this side. City hasn't lost 3 games on the bounce.
Oh my goodness, people.
And when you look at the teams involved, that's another issue on the ground. They've played Tottenham.
Yes.
They've played Bournemouth. And they've played Sporting Lisbon. You know, the funniest part about the Sporting Lisbon game is the fact that the manager that defeated Pep in that fixture will be facing Pep not too far in the nearest distant future, because he'll be facing Pep in the Manchester derby.
Yeah.
Exactly, by December. I'm expecting that fixture because I want to see if Amorim will be able to do the same thing with that United side against Pep. Although I think, let's be realistic here. City have never been in a position where they are in right now. And I think we've always said this thing. No matter how fantastic City are, this is one thing that City has always had the luck of.
Absolutely.
No injuries. Even if there are injuries, it's not always to key players. So this has been the advantage they've always had. But right now, let's look at it right now. Savinho is out. De Bruyne is not yet back. De Bruyne will be back after the international break. Rodri is out for the season. Ake, Stones, Akanji are basically good. I think Akanji even picked up a knock in midweek.
Yeah.
Good. He picked up a knock in midweek. Ake is just coming back. Basically, the only fit defender you have in that City squad is Vardio. Good. Now, the thing now is this. Pep has been able to establish a team whereby he has at least 7, 8, 9 of his regulars always starting and they're always present. Now, in this case, he's now using youngsters because he has to complete what he has. He's finding it difficult. I think the honest truth is this. That's why I said I'm personally angry with Mikel Arteta. To be honest with you, this is the season I expect Arsenal to actually win the title. Because right now you have an advantage of at least 4 months to get what you want to get again. Get all the points you can get to your advantage against City. It is very, very sad when you realize the fact that City has all these injuries and are still 5 points ahead of us.
Can you imagine?
That's the annoying part. That is the annoying part. It's annoying because this is where your advantage comes into account. Although I would say that yes, Arsenal has had his own issues. Martin Odegaard's absence has been a major issue. But the funniest part is this. They were able to navigate the first 3 games without him, and there were no issues. So what happened to the subsequent 3?
Oh, well, Jeffers.
Yeah.
This particular game, Brighton.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes Brighton, they will play well, and at some point you just see them flattered.
I think I will speak for Brighton in this. I looked at Brighton's last game against Liverpool, and I personally felt like they shot themselves in the foot in that game. Absolutely. They had Liverpool by the jugular. They basically had Liverpool by jugular. But I think the problem with Brighton is this. Brighton's problem is this. They create chances. It's to find a way to put that ball in the back of the net that seems to be a problem. And anytime they actually get these chances and they fail to utilize them, they always tend to get punished. I think for them now, the advantage they have is, aside from Danny Welbeck, who basically has been a man on a mission this season, because let's be realistic, we all thought Welbeck was actually done and dusted, but the Welbeck we are seeing at Brighton,
it's different too.
We have not seen that version of Welbeck anywhere.
Ever. Yes.
Ever. That's just it. He is in form. If he's not scoring, he's actually creating. And that is where you have it. Because Welbeck actually played for Arsenal. And I can tell you one thing. Marking Danny Welbeck is one of the hardest things you can ever do as a defender. Because then Welbeck can easily be your point man and he can also be a decoy.
Chai.
That's the problem. So if Hurzeler wants to get a result in this game, go with a 4-4-2. Put Welbeck up front with either Ferguson or João Pedro. And watch what will happen. What I always say is this. That City defense, if you take out Vardy out of that City defense, you have easy access. You have easy access. Now I want to see how Vardy can be able to handle two players who are trickish in nature. I want to see how they're going to work. I personally feel like this game looks like it's going to be a tough one for City, I'll be honest with you, because one thing is Brighton are at home. Two, Brighton in their last 3 head-to-head fixtures against Man City have actually been able to get one victory. They've beaten City. And in fact, they even beat a fully fit City, for that matter. So now imagine you playing against a City that is basically half. I think basically in this game, if Brighton don't get a result in this game, I think they would have themselves to blame, because this game is basically theirs for the taking. City has injury issues, and I think this is one side that Pep actually will begin to start questioning: do I stay or do I move? Because the truth is, for the first time in a long while, we are seeing Pep looking like he's short of ideas. Another player that's also have a major focus on this game is Erling Haaland.
That's another thing.
The goals have dried up. Let's be honest with ourselves. Ever since the game against Arsenal to this point, Haaland has only scored 3 goals. He is struggling. He is seriously struggling. And we've always said it basically, when you do not get the ball to Haaland, I think you solved 60% of the problem. Because the thing is, if Haaland gets the ball, he's a mercenary. He will score. Now, when he doesn't get the ball, you make it easy for the defender to just have one person just say, you know what, sit on him. When you sit on him, I can rest. Exactly. That's just it. Another person that we need to look out for is this. Bernardo Silva. Because of one reason. Bernardo Silva is that kind of player you don't want to just say he is one of the team. Because whenever he starts to twist and turn, you have a problem. You have a problem. He is one person you can't mark because he doesn't stay in one position. Exactly. So it's difficult. So I think this game basically, for Brighton, if they want to get the results, you get your chances, convert them. You have possession of the ball in the midfield, keep hold on to it, and find a way to always disperse it to your attack line so that they can be able to get into the game. Defense line, show up. Put your eyes on your man, maintain your positions, and do not give your opponents easy chances to actually get through to you. For Manchester City, I think it's basically it. You know what you're capable of doing. Basically, so far, so good. I think Pep will have to realize the fact that the team doesn't work on just 2 to 3 players. This is a team that won the Premier League for the past 3 seasons, if not 4 seasons already. There have always been instances whereby your key players will not show up and other people step up. Personally, I think one player Brighton should be watching out for is Vardy himself, because Vardy is scoring goals. He's scoring goals, basically. And these are not goals that are actually scored with the occasional set piece whereby the defender comes in to nod them. No. Vardy is actually scoring with his feet. That tells you something. This guy will get a sniff of goal, he will shoot. So it tells you that definitely this kind of player, you do not let him cross the center field. Do not let him cross midfield. Keep him to do his defensive job at the back. Is Doku fit for this game?
I think
if he is fit, I think he will play. We might be seeing Jack Grealish also playing a part in this game too. I think City have to find a way to operate, and they have to get players who can actually do the job, get a way to get results for them. But for this one, I will want to put my neck out on this one, and I will go for. I want to go for a Brighton win in this game. A Brighton win. Because the advantage they have is they've not played throughout the week. They've had enough time to rest. City went away. It will count. Yeah.
All right, people. That's the